You how to register for classes at AUM. So the first thing you're going to do is open up your internet and go to my.aum.edu. Once you get in there, that's going to pull up your MyAUM portal, which has your launch pad on the left over here that has all of the areas that you can utilize as a student at AUM. So to begin registering, you're going to go to Webster Self-Service and click on that. It's acting funny. Let me go out and go back in. Here we go. So then you're here. You're going to go to Student Services tab. Once you go there, you're going to click on Registration. And it's going to pull up, some information up here about registration and everything. The first thing you want to do is select your term, especially if you're registering for both summer and fall. So you're going to select your term and pick the term that you would like to register for. Summer, fall, spring, so on. So we're going to just pick fall and hit submit. So now we are in the fall registration screen here. So we're going to go to register for and or drop classes and click on that. This is the alternate PIN. This is where you put the PIN number that you receive from your advisor. So we're going to put the PIN number in here and hit submit. And what this is it's just saying that you're accepting financial responsibility. So we're going to submit that. Okay. Once you're in here, you're going to see this screen. It looks like, as you can see, I'm registered for graduate courses here. So you can see what it does look like once you are registered. It has registered in the classes that you're registered for next to it. Okay. But the first thing you're going to do when you go in here is go to the bottom and go to class search right here. Once you click on that, it's going to pull up the screen to look up classes to add. This is where you're going to pick your subject. So this can be confusing to some students, but when you're looking at your plan of study to determine the class that you want to register for, you have to pick that subject for that class. I know one that a lot of students ask about is UNIV 1000, the University Success course. That is all the way at the bottom under University, okay? And that's the one that you would pick to search for the UNIV classes. So let's just do that to start with. So we're going to look up UNIV 1000. We click on University and go to Course Search. It's going to pull up the University Success courses. Most of the time, most students need 1000, but if you're like in honors, you would do 1007 and things like that, whatever your advisor tells you to do. So we're going to pick UNIV 1000. We're going to view sections. So this is going to show us the available classes for UNIV. So it pulls up all of the classes in fall for UNIV when they're offered. Okay. Over here where it says select, if it says C, that means closed because it's full. So you cannot register for those full classes there unless you get permission from your advisor or the department. So we're looking at here and we got to figure out what we want to pick. And so here is the class title, the days. MW is Monday, Wednesday. TR is Tuesday, Thursday. Okay, as you can see here. If it has a blank here or TBA, that just means it hasn't been set yet, or it could possibly be an online class, but it looks like this one just hasn't been set yet there. Okay, and then right here's the times. So on Monday, Wednesday, this class is from 8 a.m. to 9:15 a.m. Okay, there's a total of 30 seats. 2 students have registered for it. There's 28 remaining. Okay, this tells you the instructor's name. As of right now, it doesn't look like they've assigned any. It's just staff, and it's for the full semester and where the class is located, Clement Hall 113. So that kind of gives you the whole breakdown. To register for the class that you want, you're going to click on the select box and go down and click register. It may not let me register. We'll see. Okay. Because I'm a graduate student, it's not going to let me register for undergraduate. But you can see if we did that and click select, it would go up here into register right here. And then it would look like this, where it shows that you are registered. Now, if you do go to register for a class and it gives you registration ad errors like this one, you might want to contact your advisor to determine the best course of action. If you're a College of Business student, this, the registration ad errors, you would follow the yellow advising sheet that we give you in your advising appointment, where you email cobua@aum.edu with your name, S number, major, the class that you're trying to register for, which semester, and the registration error message that you're receiving. And this will help us to be able to determine if you need an override or not. So that's the basic intro of how to register for classes. Like I said, once you see in here registered, that doesn't mean that you're registered for that class. If you go in and realize, oh, I didn't want to register for this one, all you have to do is click the action box and do web dropped course. You click on that, and then you click submit changes at the bottom here. Okay. If you are going to register for like a science with a lab or a math with a lab that are separate that you need to register together, you would have to look up the classes again and look for the CRN, the course registration number. And that's the number that you would put into these boxes right here to register for them simultaneously. Because if you try to register for just the science course without the lab, it's probably going to give you a registration ad error as a co-requisite because you have to register for them together. So in that case, you would go to class search, find the type of science class that you want to take. We're going to pick biology and say we want to do biology 1000, 1001. You would have to view the sections, determine which class you want to register for. So for in this case, we'll just pick this first one, and you would just add it to your worksheet instead of register. So add to your worksheet. Okay, like I said, it may not let me. Well, it did. Okay, so that's in there. The CRN is in there. So you would go back to class search, go back to biology, hit course search again, and then you're going to pick the lab for this one. You're going to view sections, and then you're going to pick the lab that you want. So we'll pick this lab, and we're going to add it to our worksheet again. Okay, so now they're both added to the worksheet, your science course with your science lab, and you can submit changes, and it will register you for both of them simultaneously. So that will help you there. So this is how you register for classes at AUM.